India or Bharat? Everybody is talking about these two names. What is the real identity of India? Why is the government now using Bharat only as a name? And what should we call the country, India or Bharat? To discuss the same thing, we have today with us Advocate Ravinder Vikram. First of all, thank you, RV, for joining us in this podcast. What do you think? Is it really a new topic about discussing about the names of our nation, India or Bharat? Whereas we see other countries only have one single name for their nations.
Personally, I feel that might be very important for everybody else, but personally, I feel this debate is not important, at least right now for this country. And both the names have been mentioned in Constitution. So, in Article 1, as just after the preamble, the Constitution says India, that is Bharat, right? So, it's irrelevant. You can use the word India, you can use the word Bharat, and both of them have a long history of being used for our nation. So, a debate, I think so, is uncalled for, and people are just um, they need something to gossip, and it's a good gossiping topic.
This is not something new topic. It has been discussed in the past few years as well, but it was never into so much hype and noise, which it is being right now. And somewhere it seems that the government is also influencing people to hype this topic more and more. What do you say?
Right. So, in a democracy, topics should never die out. Everybody has should have a freedom to speak, has freedom to speak freely whatever they want to, and there would always be constant deliberations, constant thinking on what is right, what is wrong. So if people want to think about it, there's nothing to stop them. And government certainly has used more of Bharat in G20 summit currently, and which I think so comes from the mandate they had got. So they might want to link global image of India with our past history, when we were known more as Bharat and gradually we came to be known more as India. So, and those times India was supposedly the world leader, and that is why maybe government wants to use more of Bharat and take us ahead in that direction.
But what people see today for the name India is that this is a colonial name which is given by the British government for us. Whereas I do not really believe so. It is really an identification which we got from the Indus Valley civilization and other things near the Indus River, which prominently provided us the vogue name in the whole globe.
Right.
So what do you think people think about the name India? Is it?
I think so. You're helping me answer that well. So if some people think, which I don't think, that some people think it it is symbol of dominance. But as you rightly said, we were known prior to those invasions and rule as India too. Uh, but again, as I said before, it's kind of irrelevant. We have both the names. We can use them as we want to use them. Even in our government documents in various institutions, we have used both the terms. We have used Indian at a lot of places like ISRO, IITs, various institutions. We have used Bharat at a lot of places. And whenever government of India is written in two languages, most of them the time you will find it is written in English as Government of India, in other language as Bharatiya Sarkar. So it's both the names used interchangeably. And I have not heard from current political dispensation that they are planning to keep just one name.
Yeah.
It's just that one was used recently in G20 predominantly, and people started creating noise about nothing.
No, but stay. I'll quote my question again after this answer. Why is it being on a hype right now? Even the politicians are included. They are saying the Bharat is, the real name of this country, and India is not.
Right.
And it was never into so much hype ever before. It has been a real.
I think so. Again, it could be because of few reasons. One could be, as we said, the current political dispensation got mandate based on culture, heritage, and history of India. So they want to talk about it more, and which is fine for their vote bank and their supporters. At the same time, because elections are coming, and people want to pick up on any topic and keep our population engaged in the democratic debate. So it's as one of the transitory topic among many which they will face.
We can say sort of, but still, if we see the whole country is separated into two. One is saying that yes, Bharat should be the only name, and other is saying that India is still the name, the identity of this nation. Which side would you be if you have to choose one?
I Till now I don't know if we're choosing one name, right? For me, they're both the names. There's no debate from the government about amendment or changing, keeping just one name. So you can use Bharat, you can use India. I'm happy to use any of them. For me, it doesn't make difference. You call me Indian, you call me Bharatiya, or me referring to the name of my country as India or Bharat. Even in a national songs and anthem, we will see Bharatiya more, and otherwise you will see India more. So it's okay.
But it only seems that at the front end, the government is not saying anything about the names, but somewhere in the back end, is it really that the government is planning something or hyping this debate deliberately to
I
make a
don't
bit?
know what goes on in people's mind back. I would just know from newspaper or from media,
Just
right?
asking your opinion. Is it so that the
I don't
government
know.
is deliberately doing it?
I don't know that. What anybody is deliberating in their mind, how would we know until and unless this comes in a public discourse?
Does it really make a difference if it comes into reality, India or Bharat? If we have to change our constitution, that starts with India, that is Bharat. If we do it Bharat, that is India, or Bharat only.
I think so. We are not moving forward in that direction. If we are, and supposedly, as you say, or we presume government is moving in the direction to keep our name. For a government, it's not a difficult task because keeping one name is not in breach of fundamental rights or is not in breach, as per me, of the basic structure because it's not against a basic tenets of federalism, secularism, uh, or against the unity or integrity of the country. But uh, but I think so. We should think about it more in the sense you said it when we are at that point, right? Yeah. Until then, we could be presuming 1,010 things, and uh, they might never happen, right? Once it's about to happen, once government talks about they are keeping, they just want to keep one name. Then I think so that needs a serious discussion, and in a democratic nation, we should always be up for a good discussion.
Yeah, it should be a good discussion. Although we see influences only, going towards one direction only. That is keeping the name Bharat. Anyways, that is a different topic. Does it attracts any much amendments in the constitution or any at a global level? Because we see that if any significant change comes into the nation, suppose this same-sex marriage act is to be regulated, but it is getting really difficult because after this regulation, we'll have to imply the rules on all other laws or acts as well, like the Hindu Marriage Act, Muslim, and many acts will attract some changes. That's why it takes a lot of time to regulate these, imply these kind of things.
So, as Supreme Court said in the LGBT issue, that is a policy matter for the government, right? But it's a bit more complex because a lot of laws are involved. Supposing for a minute, as you have said, government wants to change it. So it's changing of keeping one name. I wouldn't say changing of a name because you already have two names. So keeping of one name is not that much of a difficult task. And as I said, it's not in breach of fundamental rights or of basic structure. It it would be a cakewalk for the current government. But I don't think so it's needed, and I don't think so government is not talking about keeping just one name. But if in case, it's not a very difficult amendment to be done.
Correct. So if we go towards the end of this conversation, just one question about your opinion. What do you think it is? Is this country more of India or Bharat?
I think so. This country is both. So we have had flavors of history in our life still, and we are longest running civilization. So we can live with two names, and both names almost mean same thing. For me personally, I don't think so. It's a debate which should take a lot of your energy. It's a topic which we can enjoy a nice tea or coffee over.
So still, if we provide you a chance to guide people in a certain way, that should we really talk about these topics, these somewhere arbitrary debates, whether it should be India or Bharat?
I think it's a democratic free nation, and I personally don't feel I have any rights to comment about what people are thinking, talking about, till the time it breaches my personal rights, right? So they're free to talk about whatever they want to. Personally, for me, it it might be too much of time consuming topic to put my energies to, when there are more complex issues we should be involved with. And yeah, if people want to talk about it, they're free. And I think so. The debate has generated a lot of gravity. Everybody's talking about. That's why you have brought this up right now.
Correct. Cool. So, concluding this topic, I'll just like to tell people that India is also a history of our nation. It is not something that Britishers has given to us, but it has its own history with us. Bharat is just an extended history of India. So we should be comfortable with both the names as written in Constitution. India, that is Bharat. So ending this debate here only. Thank you, Arvi, for joining us, and thank you very much for this coffee as well.
Thank you so much. Pleasure to have you here.
Thank you.